healthcare is very important to all of us, and we want healthcare. Now, there are a few things going around that are really interesting. Why would one campaign or one candidate or supporters of a campaign, I should say, why would they attack a policy that's not healthcare with their healthcare policy? Okay? So what I'm talking about is a lot of times what we're seeing is that other supporters of other campaigns, they attack Andrew Yang's freedom dividend. Okay? They attack the UBI, Universal Basic Income, which is Andrew Yang's desire to give every adult, 18 and older, citizen, $1,000 a month to basically help them have a floor, a starting point to society, and not always be under the weight of all the economic hardship, okay? So, why would anyone look at the freedom dividend and then talk about healthcare? Okay, first of all, that makes no sense, and second of all, it shows that it's disingenuous and not an actual real argument. Every single candidate right now in the race has a plan for healthcare. Every single one of them. Okay? We all know that some are Medicare for all. We know that some are Medicare for some. Okay? But when you look at the different policies, not only does Andrew Yang have the most written on his website about healthcare, more than any other campaign, he spells it out very clear, but his healthcare plan makes the most sense. When you look at other countries that transitioned to a Medicare for all type system, okay, a lot of times what happened was one of two things or both at the same time. They decided they needed private insurance to help offset the costs, okay? Because when the government was paying everything, the government couldn't afford it anymore, and so they wanted private insurance. Or two, they realized that the main issue wasn't even covering everyone, it was overall costs. The only candidate that is talking about lowering costs on a comprehensive level is Andrew Yang. Andrew Yang wants Medicare for all. Andrew Yang wants universal health care. But universal health care will fail unless we get the costs under control. And Andrew Yang is the only candidate that is talking about getting the costs under control. He eventually wants to get to a universal healthcare system, but he has a plan that will work. You can talk about Medicare for all today, but without controlling the costs, without getting the support of those who want to keep their insurance, without working out the systems in place that take time, it will fail. So you can talk all you want about Medicare for all. Or, like Andrew Yang, you can come up with a medical plan that lowers costs, has a transition period that people can accept, would gain bipartisan support, and would eventually lead to a healthy, workable, universal healthcare system. Personally, I think Andrew Yang's healthcare system is by far the best one to get us where we want to go.